Despite all of the rain, the concern for farmers is still drought. The drought monitor released today says conditions are improving, though. All extreme drought areas are gone. But one Iowa State crop specialist says it's too soon to say the drought is over. WHO 13's Roger Riley is in Humboldt County with this story. Hi, Roger.
Yeah, hi, Aaron. You know, if you take a drive up here in north central Iowa, you're going to see lots of ponds of water in many of the fields here, either planted or already planted. Now, Angie Reek-Hins of Iowa State University Extension watches the crops in this part of the state. I asked her, is the drought over?
Yeah, that's a really good question, right? I think a lot of people think that once we get 5 to 7 inches of rain, which is basically what we've had in the last 3 weeks, that drought goes away. But in reality, when the drought monitor came out earlier this morning, the majority of counties I cover in north central Iowa are still at some level of drought. So we have to think about all that water has to infiltrate. We need to recharge our subsoil moisture, and that just takes time. And so while the severity of drought is lessening, we are still in drought conditions in north central Iowa.
And so far in this part of the state, roughly half the corn is planted and a fourth of the bean crop. Now, over the past few years, we've not seen much water ponding in fields at all. But in 2022, during the same week, Reek-Hins said there were even further behind in planting due to wet weather, and yet drought still came back in the dry summer months. She said farmers with crops designed for drier weather should be okay planting that kind of corn this year.
Farmers mitigate risk by choosing different hybrids or varieties. There are genetics that we do use in Iowa that are a little bit more tolerant of drier conditions. I think going into this spring, if people planted stuff and they've used those specific genetics in the past, it's not going to hurt them that we're wet now, right? So those were decisions that were made a long time ago.
And that one amazing story of covering this drought over the years, Aaron, is that Iowa didn't turn into a dust bowl. They were able to make money thanks to those drought-resistant hybrids. And now, even if that's what's planted now, that's okay. It's not out of the question. Iowa still gets very dry in the summer, even if we have a wet spring like this, Aaron.
No kidding. All right. Good information. Thanks, Roger.